What's up, fight fans? This is Kurtoville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko had this to say to Oleksandr Usyk in his recent social media post, and he said, quote, "Champ, at USYKAA, you're a true icon in the boxing ring. This was a masterclass in resilience, highlighting the indomitable spirit of us Ukrainians who overcome strength through sheer determination and willpower." Those are the words and the post of Wladimir Klitschko. And let me counterpunch. I'm glad that Usyk is now being accepted by everyone. I mean, he's been lately anyway, since he beat Joshua and, of course, especially after Tyson Fury, because with Usyk beating Tyson Fury, it's almost like he avenged the loss of Wladimir Klitschko, because Wladimir Klitschko himself lost to Tyson and never had an opportunity to get back. He never had that rematch because Tyson didn't give it to him. Tyson, decided to do other things, besides give him that rematch. And I think, like De La Hoya and Mayweather, I think that left a bad taste in his mouth, because Mayweather, left a bad taste in De La Hoya's mouth when he didn't give De La Hoya the rematch. I think the same happened for Tyson Fury and Klitschko. Klitschko and Tyson Fury will probably never get along on this planet, because of the underhanded things, the irresponsibility of Tyson, the choices that Tyson made, the refusal of taking the rematch, the positive test for cocaine. Those things stripped the opportunity for Vlad to get his get back. And Vlad was mad because after Vlad retired after losing to Joshua, here comes Tyson Fury again. You see what I mean? Just like Floyd came right back into the sport once Oscar De La Hoya retired. It's the same comparison, right? With iconic guys versus other iconic guys. So I think Vlad knows now, that, hey, I should endorse this guy, or this kid in his eyes, because he's damn near 10 years older than Usyk, that and accept him for who he really is, an icon in the boxing ring. And keep in note, Wladimir Klitschko and Oleksandr Usyk, it's not necessarily they didn't get along, but there was a rivalry there once upon a time. One, Oleksandr Usyk was young and cocky and a bit arrogant. If you guys can remember that, it was a long time ago. But when Oleksandr Usyk was a cruiserweight, people, if you don't know, he called out Wladimir and Vitaly on Ukrainian television on a popular talk show. And it was like, when am I going to beat you? Because I'm sure I can beat you. I want you. I want you. I want to fight. Right? That's what happened. And Vlad took it like, whoa, it took him off guard, you know what I mean? Because he was more like, okay, because he was in front of everybody. You know what I mean? It was because he was on the monitor. And it was crazy because Vlad was like, okay, what do I say to this? Because, the balls on this kid to call me out on national Ukrainian TV, because that was a talk show that was very, very popular. That wasn't a small podcast. No, that was a network show that Vlad was called out by Oleksandr Usyk on that show. And you could tell Usyk was this young dude. He was, this dude was wiry. You know what I mean? You could tell it too. He was cocky and full of himself back then. And he even admitted that, in later years that he once upon a time was this, cocky, arrogant dude. Right. So, yeah, he called him out. And I think, that's one of those things that started the rivalry, and started that whole thing on top of the media workout where Oleksandr Usyk and Wladimir Klitschko, were in. And the media workout where Klitschko schooled Vlad, and Vlad kicked Oleksandr Usyk out of his media workout because it made him look bad. Bars. Right. So, yeah, that was another thing, so it wasn't always flowers and sunshines and rainbows with those two guys. But now, it has been squashed due to the success, the humbleness, and the accomplishments of their journeyman, the brother of the Klitschkos, the Omega, since they were the Alpha, right? Oleksandr Usyk. But you guys tell me what you think of the post that Klitschko has made in regards to Oleksandr Usyk knocking out Danny Dubois for all the belts, becoming the undisputed heavyweight king once again. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.